two. Hey. Good morning. Good morning, North Omaha. Good morning, people. I hope all is well. The weather, it looked like it's going to be the same pretty much. No rain in front of us. 93 turns the high. Low about 73. So, hey, it is what it is. You got to do what you must do. Right on. And as nationally, it's crazy what's happening in our news. We're in the midst of the Republican National Convention, and a lot of folks, I asked folks, "Are you watching the Republican National Convention?" And I guess I'm not really surprised, but the answer has been no. And I think we have to be bigger than that. I think we need to understand what's happening on both sides, because you hear it one way. I favor CNN in terms of my news, but I've been watching. My house has been kind of divided, King, this week, man, because I can't get my wife to watch the Republican National Convention, man. She just refused. She walks out the room every time I turn it to the National Convention in terms of the Republican Party. I told her I need to know. I need to know what the other side is talking about and strategies. I mean, what's that book? That book's, The Art of War is keeping your enemy close to you, the closest to you, so you can understand the moves. And I know, Tizzy, our guest, I know you understand that, being what you practice in terms of you stay woke. And I think staying means you got to be informed in terms of just not only in terms of if your party is Democrat. Oh, you looking for me on Facebook? If your party is Democrat or Republican or independent. So it's just about staying woke, and because people think in terms of just Trump has hijacked the Republican Party, and I would agree with that. I truly would agree with that. And people have choices to make, and really what we do here, what King the Boss, really the whole goal is to inform people, and people can make informed decisions about what they're gonna do and how they're gonna move. That's what's up.
Yeah, without a doubt. Well, there's a lot of unrest, but what generally brings the peace is the artists. And so we got an artist in here this morning. Artists demonstrate the real time. There's a poster out of this artist that created this child. She's probably about 8 or 9. She's standing on the car at Crossroads.
Yes.
And this artist captured that image
with that the Black Lives Matter. Yeah, nice.
And continuing the struggle.
Art speaks for all of us.
Yeah, without a doubt. So artists are from music to the art that you do.
Visual, yes.
Yeah, visual art. So we got to guess it in the house, because sometimes we got to bring the temperature down a little bit.
We have a masterful artist in the house.
Yeah, I've been around.
This dude is brilliant and has done it in such a short period of time. When I was at the Love Jazz and Art Center, we commissioned Tizzy to do some art for us, and also I commissioned him when I was the owner of Lolo's Chicken and Waffles. We tried to give the community something really kind of a history art gallery inside of a restaurant,
right?
Which I thought was just brilliant.
So those were your works.
Everything in Lolo's was all mine.
Oh yeah, heck yeah, man. You do. I've seen your work. So
unbelievable work, man. Unbelievable.
I do it all from portraits to abstract to everything else between. I am an artist, so don't place me in a box.
I know.
Hang off.
Artists in the room this morning. because Tizzy, with Black Lives Matter, COVID-19, a lot of people there's a lot of inner thought, and I think this whole thing of expressing oneself really what is really sounding or resonating with you in terms of just as a artist.
Black love.
Black love. Expound on that. Expound on that, brother.
I just did a series a Black love series.
It's kind of funny you mention that, because I think we need to change the dialogue from Black Lives Matter to Black.
Yes,
it has no agenda.
The Black Lives Matter has really, I hate to say, has nothing. I want to get political because I'm not that type of guy, but to me personally, Black Lives Matter has nothing to do with us because it's another agenda really going on.
Right.
It's the gay agenda.
Yeah, it is.
And they're pushing that. Mm-hmm. They're pushing homosexuality, or black men or with other black men. We cannot able to reproduce and build a black community.
Right.
So this Black Lives Matter, again, has nothing with us.
Core of the movement. But in terms of just what you just said, I mean, that doesn't resonate with me in terms of just my understanding or just what if that was the case, they wouldn't be having all these rainbow flags with our Black Lives Matter stuff.
Well, we're making it very simple. Just go we all together, but in the fine print, they're against a male. They're against the black man for real.
They are.
If you read their dialogue, they don't want the patriarchate centered family. So that means they don't want the man in there.
The black.
See, I understand what you brothers where you're coming from. I understand that. I understand where you come from.
I mean, we gotta go to the website though, brother.
Okay. I understand, and I'll go to the website. But I tell you, what is the win for me? And when you look at the core, just the words of Black Lives Matter. What came to me was not lesbian, was not gay. It's as a black man, I matter.
Why in 2020 do we have to tell somebody my life matters? Why do I have to tell you this?
Yeah.
Why do I have to stress that matter in 2020? Like I said, that's why I did this series called the Black Love series. The Black Love series was depicted men and women. Again, so Black Love is building up our community, having black children, having a black man and woman in the house, black marriages. That's my series.
Yeah, I think Tizzy. I love where you're really focusing on Black love. And that's internal. That's internal as a people. Love thyself.
Right.
Love thyself. It makes it easier to love others. But I think, and that's a matter of opinion in terms of just how do you get there? Do you get there to entertain or with races outside that culture?
No, because we should have allies. I have a lot of white friends. Mm-hmm. Friends look out for me sometimes more than my black friends do, and it's sad. Yeah, I have a lot of white clients. Yeah. I have white clients that will buy more than any black people in Omaha or anywhere in the world will. Mm-hmm. My 90% of my client base are white people, and I love them to death. Mm-hmm. They love
in terms of they don't love us if they love us.
Well, we know.
I think that's a lot, and I think in terms of just if we look at the really the whole principle of love, caring, and as King you say all the time, love thy neighbor. Uh-huh. I sometimes think injustice to each other if we don't really practice the principle of love. So I would say I have white friends, people of all types of nationalities that I think there's real love. Yes. I got some brothers that I sweated, play ball with, white, black, blue, that we had some serious, genuine love for each other.
My martial arts instructor is a white man, Jamie Montgomery, and he will have my back, like I said, before some of the cats I grew up in my hood with.
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do with just a state of mind.
Without a doubt. Man, I learned this a long time ago. Man, I'm a boy. That's why I teach y'all what I learned in the projects with my mama. she picked cotton, but she never taught me the burden to hate white people. There are still some abolitionists and some Quakers because black people made it from some white people and some Native Americans. That's how we, got through the Underground Railroad.
Yeah.
So like your martial artist, I got white homeboys that are cool and mindset that it was wrong to enslave black people during that time. They still exist. Most white people, when you go in the corner now, same boat, like you said, those that control the media has the money. They use race, religion. They use all these tactics to divide so they could continue to get rich.
I said back in 2008, there was a war coming on our land.
You thought it was?
This is war. We're at war right now. This is a civil war.
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying this since 2008.
For racial, because of Obama cases, because actually that's when
it's war.
Because that's when it all started. I mean, honestly, the racist stuff really.
They always put a black man in office when they take stuff away from us. I'm gonna tell you that they always put a black face in office when they take stuff away from us.
Well, I mean, they take stuff away from us.
I mean that by okay, so I don't believe he did anything for us. Well, he did more for homosexuality and for homosexuals than anything for the black community.
Well, everybody, that's just one part of his presidency because everybody got health care. My mama got a check. We got a radio station because of Obama. We got hundreds of radio stations that had never existed.
Trump gave us a check.
Yeah,
I think I
didn't get it.
Me neither. But
child support.
People got the check and they've been spending money with the art.
But you benefited.
I benefited off of other people's check.
Child support got it. So you
Trump
still
gave people back too. So everybody hates Trump. So it's no different.
I don't hate Trump. We gotta stop. We gotta do the work. What you talked about in terms of just, I think so often we spend.
The artist, I have the biggest voice.
You do.
Because I can paint.
You can express it.
I can paint something and it may speak one way to you, another way to a man down the street. That's why I love art, because it speaks to somebody could write a book or write something and they're going to definition.
That's right.
Your definition and what I meant when I painted.
Right.
Totally different.
Right. So that's why I say artists are the ones that's going to save the world.
Mm-hmm.
Visual. From the ears and the eyes. These are
the gateway to our soul.
Right.
Gateway to our soul.
So artists are very important. And that's why when I invited you in, because we need to calm everybody down because too much fear. But in art, it creates peace. It creates a different definition, like you just said, based off of what we're seeing. And right now, what we're seeing, that's why I said that President Obama did do something, because for the first time.
Don't get me wrong, he wasn't all bad.
Yeah, so for the first time, now black people are able to control their voice. I can say what I want. Them mugs can't say nothing. They can knock Nick Cannon off the air, but they can't do that over here because we the boss.
We the boss, right?
Right. You know what I mean? So and I say that real
expressions. I'm glad we all wear masks. Y'all getting a little bit too amped up here this morning.
I love it. I love these conversations. I love these conversations.
And Hilltop Project, right the street, man, it's still in me.
That Hilltop Projects. I love it.
So, but these are the ethics. And if we're gonna talk truth, I went to the website, Black Lives Matters, and it said so in big letters it said we all together, but then down here it's talking about
equality for all,
taking out the black man.
The Willie Lynch programming.
It's
Willie Lynch programming all over again. Have you read the Willie Lynch program?
Yeah, I mean,
have you read Willie Lynch? Can't be in the home, but I'll pay you if the man doesn't be in. All this is the Willie Lynch programming.
Right.
Yeah.
Able to separate the man from the home.
Right.
Then the women feel like they don't need you. Then the man grow up looking at the mama the whole time.
Right.
He don't want to be a man. The female grows up in the house saying she doesn't need him.
Now that we know that, how do we do better? I mean, the thing is, if we didn't know what you just said, we've been around for a long time.
But we are still.
The preachers ain't stepping up talking about that we should love our neighbors and all this other
stuff.
Right on. God said that it's male and female, man. Come on, man. It's not really hard.
1 John 4:19 said we love because he first loved us.
No. Like I said, if everybody is turned a different way, how can we reproduce? We can never reproduce. If we turn it, no, man. I understand that y'all.
It's
But
not,
man,
boy, y'all getting heavy this morning. I wasn't
prepared.
prepared to come in for this
I thought we
heavy.
were gonna talk about
for
art,
this
but
heavy
hey, we in the
shit,
building,
boy.
baby.
Y'all trying to really wake some folks up.
But we really gotta have this conversation if we're gonna have black love. And if pedophiles, they nurture young people. It's a learned behavior. I come from.
They've been pushing it. If again, I watch a lot of TV and the cartoons,
right,
and a lot of stuff is subliminal.
Yep.
In South Park, they had an episode about this even before Isaac Hayes died, because Isaac Hayes was the voice of Chef.
Okay.
Isaac Hayes talked out pushing, and movies have been pushing this.
I understand. Yeah.
Okay, even the movie with the roses. Remember, it was a teenage girl who was a cheerleader, and she was bringing her best friend to the house, and the dad kept fantasizing over the little blood of the children. So they've been putting stuff in movies, all these little subliminal things. This stuff been going on in Hollywood. And
the lady that just put a claim against the actor, the director here in Omaha, Payne. She said
Alexander Payne.
Yep. The actress said that Hollywood is forming those kids in sexuality, and so, when I look at TV now and I see two dudes kissing, I got a problem with that. I turn it.
I fast forward it. I turn it off.
I have a problem with that.
And they shoving it down your throat.
And I got a problem with that.
Me too.
And I mean, all of this is a choice, right?
No, it's not a choice.
I don't think you should try to mold and shape minds that are not fully
10 years ago, this wasn't happening. So now they have to have people who are homosexual. It's all programming. Television programming. The TV.
Yeah. I bridge it out without doubt. So that's why independent voices is very important. Independent art. So, but I do.
Dizzy boy, you off the chain.
You to paint anything, right?
Anything. My motto is: you dream what I painted, from portraits to abstract between. Tell me your dream, I decipher it like Joseph.
Okay. Now, but who taught you? I mean,
okay, let me tell you my story.
Yeah. Where did your artistic ability?
Okay, I've been doing art since I was 4. From the age of, remember my very first painting, I did it on I did it on what you call, remember back in the day, the handwriting paper?
Yeah, with the lines.
The lines, the dot.
Yep.
My very first picture, I remember at 4 years old, I drew it. My mom held it, put it on the mirror. I told my mom at 4 years old I was gonna be an artist.
Okay.
I remember this like it was yesterday.
Okay.
I started off doing Prismacolors, scratch boards, pencils. That's it. I went to, after I graduated from high school, I went to the Creative Center in 203. They kicked me out. Long story, I ran the streets.
Okay.
I left all the art alone. I hit the streets hard.
What?
I told God, if I beat this case, I'll do whatever you want.
Okay.
In 2016, I met Tim and Cecil Bernard.
Okay.
At all.
So you basically was just drawing.
I was just drawing. I was thinking, when Cecil was talking to me, I was thinking in my head, this man don't know me. I ain't about to freaking paint.
Right.
In high school, my art teacher, Mr. Patterson, used to try to make me paint forever. One, I didn't like the mess. So I was like, I'm not going to paint. After Cecil left, I heard a voice says, why don't you do it? Try it. So I taught myself how to paint through YouTube tutorials.
Okay.
That's how I learned how to paint. 2016, we started doing shows at the Love Jazz. That's where I got my start at.
Okay.
That's right.
We started doing the live.
So you
at the
talk
Love Jazz. You got to start.
Yeah, you talk fast. Okay, so you went to YouTube, so you actually educated yourself.
Yep. I learned how to, because I already knew how to blend from my colored pencils. 20 may take me anywhere from $75 to $100.
Okay.
Just for that one piece.
Okay.
But with painting, I can mix up 3 or 4 colors to get that same color I was looking for in my colored pencil, would take my time in half.
Okay.
So I didn't know how to mix colors. I didn't know how to have my different formulas for different things. So I taught myself through watching YouTube and painting along with the YouTube people.
Okay. And the reason why I stopped them, y'all, because it's never too late to educate yourself. He just seek and he found.
Yep.
And so,
but I put God first, though.
Right.
Don't.
And you listen.
Don't ever think that it was all me.
Mm-hmm.
because I can never, ever take credit for this.
Mhm.
I put the Most High first, and everything else came together.
And he put people like Cecil Bernard in front of you.
And we got like Cecil Bernard, again, Tim Clark, Ansel Butler.
That's right.
He's one of my big men. Another big mentor is Chris Clark. He's an illustrator for Marvel Comics.
Okay.
He does work for Harry Potter.
He's from here?
No, he's from Denver.
Okay.
Chris Clark. I met him when I started having work at the art gallery in Denver about 3 years ago.
Okay.
He's a phenomenal artist. Y'all should check him out too. He's the one who I really look up to. Between him and Ansel, they'll tell me when something ain't right. Especially Ansel. Ansel makes sometimes make you feel like you about this big.
Ansel is uncut. That dude is uncut.
But he's real though.
Phenomenal artist and individual.
When Ansel speaks to you, you know it's from love.
Oh,
he tells you all the time. He was like, "I'm your number one fan, Ricky. Now you need to do this.
Right.
Maybe you need to slow down on this part.
Right.
You're right, Ansel. I did rush it right there.
All right.
I know. I seen it. So I love the people that I have in my life.
Right.
I love the circle that I have because I let a lot of people go. But back to the story. In 2017, I went full time as a full time artist.
Okay.
I sold 104 original paintings.
Okay.
In 2017. So in the end of I put my 2 weeks notice in. I worked at Woodhouse on 114th in Dodge.
You selling cars?
Nope, I was detailing cars.
Okay.
So I remember the last show we had. What's his name? Johnny Brett came.
Johnny, the trumpet player.
Yeah. Johnny Brett came. We got the Love Jazz. I remember I told God, I was like, "Oh God, if I can make 10 grand in 6 months off of my artwork, I'm gonna be a full-time artist." That's what I told God. I made 10 grand in 4 months. I said, "All right." The last show we did at the Love Jazz when Johnny Britt was there, I brought home over $1,500 just in one show. We did the auction that night. I did the live painting that sold for over $600. It's still down at the Love Jazz. So I went back home and me and God had a conversation for like till 4 o'clock in the morning, back and forth. Like, all right, you said if you make this much, you're gonna put your 2 weeks notice in, yada yada yada. The day I went to go put my 2 weeks notice in, I remember stepping out on the ground, half foot on, and I was like, all right, God, I'm just gonna tell him I'm gonna work hard, half time. I'm just gonna do part time. And I heard a voice say, "You don't trust me?" Exactly what he told me. So I went in, put my 2 weeks notice in, ain't looked back.
Right.
I've been working for
that was 2017,
March of 2017. So I haven't worked for anyone since.
So you're doing for self.
So I have work all over the country. I have work in Paris. I have work in Bermuda. I have work in Canada, and I have work in the UK.
Man, that's great.
I'm not a local artist.
So
and that happened.
It happened quick. But again, when you put God first, anything is possible.
So basically, I put God first, but you got to take a step.
You do, because faith without works is dead.
That's right.
Faith without works is dead. And so I'm the type of person who I have addictive personality. Whatever I put my mind to, I'm for it. So when I ran the streets, that drugs, it was no second guessing. I did it. I went full out.
Right.
So when I went, and he presented it. He presented it, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go hard at it. I lost a lot of people along the way. It's sad that my friends and family, they don't support me. And this is why I say that my white clientele is my main bread and butter.
So is that because of a lot of things are
crabs in the bucket?
It's subconscious.
Yeah.
And people don't know they do it. It's because subconscious control your breathing, your heart rate. And sometimes when people don't know unless we communicate.
That's true. And people don't especially here. The culture for art is not big here in Omaha.
Right. So it's your responsibility to make it big, like I made this station.
Right.
When I first started, no one believed in me, so I had to make it big.
Right. Now everybody know my name.
Right.
Right. My dad would call me like, "Hey, somebody just asked me, am I your pops?" And yada yada yada. Like I remember one time I was at the gas station. I was walking to my car. My guard's always up because the life I used to live. So some dude kept following me. I keep looking like he just followed me to the car. Next thing I know, he's like, "Are you the artist, Dizzy Marley?" "Yeah, that's me." oh, can I get your car? I want a painting done. Well, why'd you say that the whole time instead of just looking at me and following me? That's crazy to me. But
so you put your street guards up.
Like, hold on.
Okay.
So it's something from the past.
Yeah. So,
right.
But I love it. I love what I do. I love the joy it gives to people. Like a couple years ago, I did an event for the Suicide Walk. Mm-hmm. I did a free painting for we did a raffle for the Suicide Walk. Everybody paid the raffle. Whoever won the raffle got a free painting of me of the son or daughter, whoever passed away who killed themselves. So this guy won. I did a painting of his son who passed away not even 2 months ago. Mm. When he picked up the painting, I had the painting in my hand when the door opened. When I opened the door with the painting in my hand, he just fell. He didn't even walk through the threshold. He just collapsed, crying. Said, "You captured my son so beautifully." That's the most important story that I have that impacted me as an artist.
Right.
Because it wasn't like sad crying. Mm-hmm. It was like emotional joy because he got to see his son again.
Right.
And like he said, I captured his beauty of his son. And that's one thing when I paint, I try to capture your emotions.
Okay.
I want my painting to feel alive, like there's movement to it.
Right.
Even though it's still.
So if I did a commission on Tall, Dark, and Handsome, I don't know, do you charge because I'm tall, dark, and handsome?
No, I'll charge by the size and how much work goes into it.
Okay, good. All right, good. All right, good.
So yours gonna be very expensive.
Yeah, mine's gonna be very, very expensive. You know what I mean? Like a Mona Lisa type of shit.
Yeah, tall, dark, and handsome. Okay.
No, y'all. You charge by the size.
I charge by the size.
Okay. Now what sizes? What size?
I start at 16 by 20.
Okay.
16 by 20 on up. Anything to me smaller than 16 by 20 it's not even worth it.
Okay.
Right. That's just my personal opinion.
So I need like a commission.
So
I need a boss commission.
We can do it.
Okay.
You tell me your dream and we gonna make it happen.
Okay. See.
He said, "Tell me your dream, and we can make it happen."
I like that.
No, Tizzy, I was going to ask you. You know, some of the listeners and viewers out there that maybe their kids or even themselves.
First, you gotta have thick skin.
Thick skin.
Yeah.
And why is that?
To a female, you might get rejected. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
So
been there.
You can't just be like, "Oh, I talked to this girl," and
no.
Part of life. You have to hear so many no's before you hear one yes. Mm-hmm. So they ask, like, Thizzle, how did you get started? I sold Kirby's door to door, so I'm not afraid to knock doors.
See, I talk about the Kirby vacuum man all the time.
Yeah, I sold Kirby's door to door. So I'm not afraid to knock doors, get out here and get my hands dirty.
Yeah,
you feel me? Because I already did this.
Period. Because the Kirby vacuum man is the model of door-to-door sales.
And I feel if I could talk you out your vacuum, I could talk you out of anything. This Kirby is not to start selling Kirby, but the Kirby is the best vacuum in the planet.
Oh yeah, without doubt.
The Kirby is the only vacuum cleaner on the market. Anything else is a vacuum sweeper. See, I told you I sold Kirby door to door.
Oh, look at you, dude.
So everything in my life led me to where I'm at now.
Okay.
Even me hustling the streets, selling drugs, taught me how to sell my artwork. Because now I just took one hustle and flipped it to another hustle. At first I wouldn't sell prints. I would not sell prints. Ansel used to sell prints because I thought it would water down my work. Mm-hmm. But then I had to look at it as a hustler state of mind. My originals are my pounds. Everybody's not buying pounds every day.
Right.
But 10 bags, 20 bags, and 3.5s, they're eating that up every day, sometimes twice a day. So I have my prints. I sell my prints, 1 for 15, 2 for 20, or 5 for $40.
Right.
Those prints are going to fly all day, every day. So those are my 10 bags.
That's right.
And if I can sell an original, if I sell a pound a day, that's a good day.
That's a good day.
You feel me? So I had to take one hustle and flip it to another. Just like when I first started selling art, I try to price it super, super, super high because I'm going off of what other artists. I'm going to these big events with other big name artists. So I'm trying to price my name, my painting for like that. Yeah. But again, I had no name at the beginning.
Okay.
The homie called me. It was like, "Bro, remember when you first started hustling?" I said, "Yeah." He said, you sold your bag cheap. And then once you got your stuff, you raised your prices.
Right.
Do that. I said, okay, easy money.
Right.
$100 ain't going to break your pockets. So after I sold in, because they told me in galleries, the more you sell, higher your prices go up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And like I said, in 2017, I sold 104 original pieces. I'm not talking about prints because I wasn't even selling prints back then.
Uh-huh.
I can't even tell you how many pieces I sell now. Can't.
I love how you
I like that.
take your business, you transform your business from that fast life of selling drugs and doing it that way. Lessons learned. And you transform those lessons learned into your business practices today. And I love that, man,
like
because there's a lot of people
for a reason. Everything is meant to happen in life.
Right.
It is. That's everything I've been through, whether it was good or bad, up and down, highs or lows. It was meant to happen to prepare me for where I'm at,
right,
and where I'm about to go.
Without a doubt. And so you took a chance, you took a risk on you.
Yeah. Because like I said, faith without works is dead.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be, I'd rather fail and tried it to not try and not fail or even succeed at all.
Right.
I don't want to be that person be like 10 years from now, oh, I wish I could have did this.
Yeah,
or still talk about this is what I'm about to do.
Thizzy. Right. Omaha, Nebraska. We're talking to Thizzy Marley. His number is 402-800-0240. That's 402-800-0240. If you're looking to get someone commissioned in this time, it's the best time to capture history. I call them history catchers because they capture history at that moment in time where that gentleman broke down when he seen his son, because you were able to capture a moment in history that now he will never forget.
And that's why I love art, because photo fade. It's another one of my mother. Look how faded it is.
Right.
Look at a picture of your mother. Look how faded it is.
Right.
But look at a Rembrandt. Look at a Da Vinci. Look at a Michelangelo. These people have been dead longer than we've been alive.
Right.
Their paintings are still looking good.
Right.
Now they may have been touched up over the years, but they're not faded.
Right.
Like that picture of your grandmother.
Right.
So even when you're gone, you can pass that picture down through generations, through generation, through generation. Even when you're not here,
right,
that penny of you will still be here.
Without
that commission piece will still be here. And people don't understand. Yeah, art cost.
Right.
My work is not cheap.
Right.
It's not. Now, like I explain people, art appreciates better than gold. So you may pay this a certain amount of money today, but in 2-3 years, that painting gonna be triple or quadruple that.
Right.
When I first started painting in 2016, no one knew who I was, unless it was from me being in the club, being hyphy,
right,
or run the streets. No one knew me as an artist.
Right.
But now I can go dang near anywhere in this country and people will know who I am because I have work all over this country.
Great, man. We're proud of you. And where you from?
Born and raised here in Omaha.
Well, we
graduated from Benson in 03.
I let them know that we bought about it.
Benson High School.
Yes.
Man, we got greatness from here.
That's right. I'm a Benson bunny.
Thizzy Marley. Make sure you guys get in contact. We got to get out here because I got to go to a service today. Shouts out to the Tibbs family. They got service this morning. But I did want to bring Thizzy Marley in. And man, if you just want to bring a picture and just
I can do that for y'all
and put it on display. And you can swap it out.
Okay, we can do that for y'all.
So that'd be your
with a price tag on it.
We do that.
Yeah. So that way we help each other out.
Okay.
So we actually love our neighbors around here. We about it over here.
And I'm also doing a live painting tomorrow over here at the Heartland off of 24th from 6 to 8. So if you guys want to come out, bring your kids or whatever, it's a 2-hour painting for the community. So yeah, come out, come check me out. I have a show tomorrow Saturday morning with AK. The Hustlers Market off of 39th and Ames. Come check me out. And then Saturday evening, I have a show off of 16th and Hickory. So come check me out there doing that too.
Okay. All right. Make sure you guys get in contact with Thizzy Marley. Again, that number is 402-800-0240. He got a lot of zeros in there.
I know that's right.
That's a money number.
I know that's a money number. Zeros.
Yeah, I like zeros. 402-800-0240. Make sure you give Thizzy Marley a call. He's a great artist. That's why I invited him on. because everybody got their own unique style. I'm glad that he's manifested God-given talents. Today is Love Yourself Thursday. Be intentional on loving yourself today.
I know that's right.
I'm gonna do some work, but usually I hang out with my grandson because I see that little dude. I said, man, he's like a little mini me.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I just feel the love, and so be intentional on doing what you do that demonstrate that you love yourself. Paint, read a book, ride a bicycle, hang out with your spouse. Oh yeah, smoke a cigar, whatever you want to do. You know what I mean?
Do something. To love the self.
Yeah, without doubt, because you can't. If you don't love yourself, how can you love
somebody else?
That's right. Yeah, that's
so
right.
it starts with us.
That's
like
right.
the man said, I think the new movement is Black love. Black love.
Loves matters.
Yeah. Black love matters.
And I like that. I like what that point of view in terms of Black love matter, and just for whatever I know, we got into some conversation around really just Black Lives Matter. Focus there because everybody's got their intents and their personal agendas,
right?
And my agenda is really, and you stated, your first statement. Why should we even have to wear something out physically that says Black Lives Matter? Why do we do it?
There's slogan, man.
It's just crazy that we're at a point where
we have to tell you that my life matters. Don't hurt me.
Dang, my life matter. Please don't hurt me. That's some bull.
It is bull.
That's some bull that we're at a place like that, man.
Right now, it reminds me of Bewitched when Darren Stevens is coming with the next slogan for the next client. So Black Lives Matter is a slogan. It's just like enough is enough. But when's the next slogan going to come on? So the only universal thing, as my man Taff would say, also shout out to Taff. He just got off of parole. See, we got real listeners over here. We bought about it.
Okay.
And he talking about Black love. This brother talk about Black love.
That's right.
Black love is universal, and it has no agenda at all.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get some Black love today. But start with yourself.
Right.
Also, Tim, you got some things going on tonight, right?
Yeah, that's right. We got a very, very meaningful dialogue that's going to take place this evening. The People Arise, the Moving People into Action presents the People Arising State of Education. We're going to have, it's going to be co-facilitated by my man, Richard Webb, sponsor 95.7 The Boss. 24th Street Corridor, Jan Pro Omaha. We have North Star Avenue Scholars, and then the City of Omaha Human Rights and Relations Department, Empowerment Network. Just so a lot of folks coming together really to support a meaningful conversation about solutions. A couple of our special guests, national chairman of the board of the 100 Black Men of America will be on as a panelist. David Banks, president CEO Eagles Academy for Young Men Foundation. I think this guy is probably one of the most sought after and leading authorities in terms of educating Black boys. He's going to be on the call. Barry Thomas, he's an adjunct professor of Black Studies Department, UNO, and OPS, Director of Inclusion and Diversity. Dr. Deli Davies, UNMC, Mark Snow. Prayers out to Mark Snow. I think he contracted the virus and he's going through and getting through that. Ebony McIver with the State of Nebraska Education, Dr. Idalene Williams, and then principal of Northwest High School, Thomas Lee. So it's going to be, man, so often we create, and like we're having great discussion here, but we went somewhere. There's action, thing that we can do to help ourselves. We talk about love thyself.
Right.
And tonight is going to be a conversation about how do we strengthen, how do we move forward in terms of just our educational system and make it better. So people can go to Moving People to Action on Facebook, like that page, and we're going to stream live there. It's going to be streaming live on YouTube as well. I believe we're going to stream it live on the Boss radio station as well. So that's what's up. And come and learn about things maybe that you can do. But I think it starts with self. We got to look at ways that we strengthen ourselves, strengthen our community,
without a doubt,
and create a greater balance.
Right.
And then in education, we're going to have Lee Cribbs is going to be on there from not university, but Metropolitan Community College, where we're going to be also talking about the CARE Scholarship. There is free. We talked about yesterday, King.
Yeah,
There's so much money on the ground. And this CARE Scholarship, go to our website, mcc.org, and learn about the CARE Scholarship. That's $1,100 to help you with short-term certificates. That's credit and non-credit, long-term certificate programs to get you really and get you on a path, increase your skill level so you can level up, so you can job up.
Okay.
Also, just to let you guys know, I also do sip and paint parties for kids and adults. You can follow me.
I can't wait to do one of those with you. I'm gonna do one.
We also you can follow me on Facebook. I am Thizzy Marley on Facebook. Also, I have a Stewie Dumb Art Shop business page. You can follow me on that. And my Instagram is Thiz Rastaman Marley on Instagram, so you can follow me on that too. If you go to there, you'll see all my art. You'll see all my clients I ever had, all the shows I have done. Just follow me, loud. Let me lead the way.
All right. Before we get out here, we got a couple of comments. My man, Roger Humphrey, he said that you're eligible to be inducted to the Benson Hall of Fame in 2023.
Okay.
Miss Spurlock, I think she's in Vegas. I'm coming to Vegas, Miss Spurlock. She wants your number. I gave you your number. His number again is 402-800-800-0240. She's shouting you out all the way from Vegas.
Thank you.
And so, brother, also Miss White from Washington, D.C.
Hello.
Oh yeah, man. We bought it over
here. We
all
over the place, baby.
All
over the world, international.
We like you, baby. We like you.
Your art is all over the world, so the boss is all over the world.
I dig it.
Yeah, Miss White said, she said keep it up in bold letters. So
thank you. I will. God be the glory.
Heck yeah, without a doubt. Omaha, Nebraska, we have had the opportunity to sit down with his government name is Ricky C. Powell Jr. He's a junior like I am. My name is William A. King Jr. His artist name is Thizzy Marley. Now, where'd you get that name at?
Okay.
Thizzy.
I am Professor Patu, aka Stewie Dumb, the hyphy one. When I was doing my club thing, I popped pills. They called them Thiz. I was always the class clown.
Okay.
I was always center of attention.
Okay.
Because I'm still that outgoing guy.
Yeah, you're still hyped too.
You know, I just don't pop the pills to be in the club anymore.
Okay.
But my work is still
pill popping.
It's still exciting. I say I'm the Mac Dre, Tupac, and Bob Marley of the art world.
Okay.
You know, I at a manifest my art shows, you know, like how Snoop got the dog with the I want a mascot with my logo walking around with me.
That's what's up.
That's my goal, because I feel like I'm the hip hop artist of the art world.
Without doubt, because you can't play no basketball anymore, can't run no football. We might as well be scientists, artists, doctors, nurses. We might as well do something else.
And art is art. Anything you take raw and turn into something else, to me, that's an art form.
Without doubt, man. Omaha, Nebraska, the Burbs, the Bluffs. Beautiful. We chilling with my man Thizzy Marley and my man Tim Clark. Make sure you guys check out Tim Clark, Heartland Focus, tomorrow. They stream at 2:00.
Yeah.
What's the platform?
Yeah, 2:00. It's going to be WWT Channel 6, Facebook, and then it's going to air on Saturday morning, 5:30 a.m. Channel 6. Try to be very pointed about some meaningful conversations that's affecting the community and the greater Omaha area.
All right.
That's what's up.
Omaha.
Let's go get it.
Without a doubt. Make sure you guys support my man Tim. He's been guest hosting tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna have the show tomorrow. I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna coordinate see if Martine gonna be here, because she got some new responsibilities. That's why you ain't her.
Okay.
She got some new responsibilities.
Okay.
And so I think tomorrow we might take tomorrow off and Monday off and get some rest. God says, and I think Corinthians 2, he said, stay inside and be still. And so that's what we're gonna do, baby. That's
be what still we're God.
That's right.
That's what we're gonna do. So I encourage you guys to make sure you stay quarantined, especially if I'm going to a funeral today. The Till family, both of them died from the corona. And so please be cautious out here. Man do make biological weapons. Ask our Native American brothers.
Absolutely.
And so it could be man-made, it could be naturally. But I'm telling you, just stay out the way. Stay out the way.
That's right.
And pray that you got the X on your door. Because I'm telling you, God is on earth and his wife is Mother Nature. Ask Louisiana and Texas right now.
Oh man, yeah. To the folks out there that's experiencing that crazy hurricane, Laura, they calling it Laura.
Yeah.
It's they're thinking it's going to reach maybe 4 to a
I think it's a 4 now.
A level 4 in terms of just so
keep them in
so
prayer.
we got to keep them in our prayers.
Yes.
Man. I mean, we're dealing with
American
with this pandemic,
man.
We're just getting beat down
because we are Babylon, and Babylon has fallen.
Right.
We're the modern day Rome, modern day Greek. Right. This is Babylon, and Babylon is going to burn.
Everything is starting to come at us. We got the virus. We got the hurricane coming. We got this.
This is modern day Sodom and Gomorrah.
And I mean, look at the shootings that's going on. Not only the shootings with police officers, but the shootings
with our own kind,
with our own people.
We're in the last days.
This
is the beginning of the end, and the Most High is on his way back.
Yeah, insidious virus.
I'll tell you,
let's deal with that, and then maybe another year or so you can look at
brother.
The person that you want to maybe go after. But we need to stop that. Stop this craziness. Let's deal with one crisis at a time.
Bro, Tim.
Is that real?
Bro, Tim. You know how God is. He gave us a lot of time. He gave us time to get our act together. I'm telling you, I work for God, man. He's on earth.
Yeah.
And his wife is Mother Nature. And right now they're going to country to country visiting people.
House to house.
So he's still holding back the 4 corners of the world, but he's letting a little bit slip through until he say, "All right, let it go."
Hey, that's what I'm telling you. You got time. We'll give you the message, love.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that's going to hold it back.
Yeah.
We got to do the opposite of what we've been doing, and don't. Yeah. The gates are going to flood open. Each day is opening more. Yeah. I'm already prepared.
I've been prepared.
I'm already prepared because you know what? I went to church at New Hope Baptist Church, and Reverend Kelly taught all year. And so, and I'm a Million Man Marcher. Yeah. I was at the Million Man March in 1995, October 16th. Yeah.
I remember my mom pulled us out of school to stay home and watch it.
Heck yeah, man. And now this is the 25th. And so sit back. God says
or counters.
Right now.
This quarantining. Hopefully people are getting into themselves,
right,
and getting that spirit, mind, body right, because it ain't, like you guys said, it ain't gonna stop coming. It's coming.
It's just getting worse. And worse.
Are you prepared? Period. And what are you prepared for?
And so if I get out, I'm gonna talk to the church. Now I know y'all been feeding us. Thank you for the food, but now it's time to start to educate us. I think the church needed to move to, I don't know if we need to say souls. I got a lot of prayers. You know what I mean? I got a lot of prayers on the wall. My mama prayed, my daddy. So I just go to the wall. I'll pick out this prayer. So everything we have, God has already gave us. We're not going to get nothing else. There's nothing new under the sun.
So we're going to start losing stuff, actually.
Yeah. Period. Well, everything's going to stink. We are losing stuff.
And it's slowly happening. We're at a point now we're losing our freedom and people are not even paying attention to it.
Right.
Because even this mask thing we lost freedom in this.
Right. It's freedom.
There's so much stuff even through this mask that we have lost.
Mm-hmm.
And America's supposed to be the home of the brave and the land of the free. No, this is a corporate organization and they are running it the way they want their corporation to run. And we ain't nothing but freaking workers.
Pawns.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking to the peasants. Us peasants, let's get together, collect the economics. Let's start using our intelligent wealth. There's opportunities for us programming to redirect our intelligence. We got artists that can give us great vision. So we can lead the visions of the past.
That's right.
In the past. So that's why I say artists are important. The ones that make music, the one that create the visuals. You guys are going to save because you come with the message that can calm the peace down and bring some humanity back to what's necessary.
And not only calm, King, but I think also cause a conversation,
right,
and to also make voice for the voiceless, because sometimes when you think of an artist, I'm an artist too. I'm a vocalist and I'm a writer, and sometimes we gotta say what people are unwilling to say.
Yes,
and you do that visually, and like you said, that interpretation is for the mind and the soul until you put it out there, and it says something different to every single person and differently.
Right.
You know, so there's, you know, it part of our challenge as leaders and thought leaders, and it's really to not sit back and watch this stuff happen. We have to become stronger in our resolve to speak up for the voiceless and the people that are trodden, and people are trying to put their foot on our necks. Right. We gotta fight against that.
Well, the artists are the brave ones. The comedians, the singers, the writers, the artists.
That's right.
You guys are the buffer. You're the one that have the voice of the calmness, the peace, like you said, start the conversation. I mean, the great music that Isaac Cage wrote, and
Marvin Gaye.
And that's why I love art,
and Curtis Mayfield.
I mean, they wrote revolutionary music,
right?
And there's great paintings back in the day that describe, you know, the plight of our
James
people.
Brown.
Yeah.
Sound.
I'm black and proud.
What? Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud.
So brother,
you know.
So when I don't say that with I don't say that humbly. I say that forcefully. That you are part of the change. So keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna save up a little couple more dollars. Give me a commission so I can look like this. My grandson said, "Damn, that's my grandpapa."
Yes,
that's my papa.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about coming up with all of it. It's just half up front, other half was finished, and it also comes with paperwork.
All right, without a doubt, we bought it over here.
Yes,
perfection now. Without a doubt.
Yeah, just
get at TZ Marley 402-800-0240. Again, 402-800-0242. Excuse me, 40. We'll have you come back.
Okay.
Because I want to talk about the consciousness on how we're going. I want to talk more about Black Lives Matter because right now we got black people killing each other.
And it's sad.
Black Lives Matter people ain't showed up once. I ain't seen
Black Lives Matter, but we forgot to tell ourselves.
I go downtown. I tell you,
we forgot to tell ourselves.
The majority of groups I'm seeing is white folks out there with Black Lives Matter shirts and things like that. And but I think this movement, it should be a people's movement.
It should be a people movement, but
not so much color. But
a lot of this stuff is, to me, it's like the Passover when they had us put the blood above the doorsteps so the angel of death can pour. A lot of these businesses, I believe, are only putting these Black Lives Matter signs and stuff up because they businesses was getting their windows and stuff busting out.
So it's the Passover.
So now that I put these Black Lives Matter posters and stuff in my business, they won't break it out. It's the blood on the poster so the angel of death can pass over. Again, that's my personal opinion.
Interesting.
But the lot of this
artists always go a little bit deeper. They always go deeper.
Because this stuff is the so-called money or whatever, the benefits are not coming back to us. So the Black Lives Matter and all this money in the wardrobes and all, it's not coming back to us. It's a ploy.
Right.
It looks good on paper. When we're out seeing the protests, see Asians out there, and I love you guys. It looks good, but when back at home,
follow the money. Follow the money.
Right.
What you do behind closed doors is with the truth.
So I agree with you. It's going to be our responsibility to develop plans to put in front of them. So we got a plan, y'all, on Nebraska and Winnebago, 2 ports areas, just like North Omaha. And right now, our next move is to fund our own broadband network.
That's dope.
And the only way to do it is through collective economics. And we're going to do it. I talked to Goliath. Goliath called me. Y'all know who Goliath is around here. Goliath called me. I told Goliath. You know who I told Cox. I said, do you want to
Kodak? Do you want to be like Blockbuster? They don't exist because you know why? Because they didn't transform with the time. Man, I came with a great idea. If you want to go with our platform, if not, it might take me a week, it might take me a month, it might take me 2 months longer, but I want to get it done.
Get it done.
Period. I'm about it over here. I come from Hilltop Projects, man. Hey. We had to
from
get
the
it
Hilltop
done.
Projects too.
You know what I mean? We had to get it done.
I am not.
But you got one good thing going for you. Well, you got more than one good thing. You graduate from Benson High School.
Wait,
I'm a Benson bunny.
I'm a bunny too.
Well, but we ain't any kind of tizzy. We ain't any kind of, but we keep multiplying.
Yeah,
we're gonna
back,
keep
baby.
coming at you, baby.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep coming back at you, King.
All right, we're gonna wrap up.
So Brian Bears eat everybody. Bears eat everybody. Shout out to my man Kevin Killian, alumni of Bryan High. I see you, Tim Williams. Tim Williams, an All-American at Bellevue University, shooting that ball. I see you, Tim Williams, without a doubt.
Oh, we need to get some ballers out here. We got to.
The greatest.
So we need to go ahead and cause that to happen.
I'm not
next week. Couple weeks. I just need a couple of weeks to kind of condition a little bit, and I still got some crossover in me.
Oh yeah, I know you do, Tim. I know you do. Omaha, we got to get out here. Shouts out to the Tibbs family, Carlos and the Tibbs family. The corona is real, y'all.
Why?
So just be cautious. Let's be wise. Let's be cautious. Let's be wise. Let's practice great hygiene. If you go out in public, please wear a mask just for your safety. You gotta love yourself. That's why we practice these things. Love yourself, and then also make sure that man, yesterday we acknowledged the women.
That's right.
But today, we want you to acknowledge yourself.
Right.
And acknowledge yourself. So
do something. They say, pop your own collar.
Yes, I.
On the inside, and take a walk, or
right.
Do something to be gratifying for self.
Right.
So you can be good. I always say on my show, King, be good to yourself. It makes it so much easier to be good to others. And anytime you fly, what does the stewardess says? Put your mask on there. If your son is next to you, your grandson, your mom, dad, whoever, before you try to help anybody, what they tell you to do, put that dang mask on before you try to help anybody. Because you got to breathe.
Yeah, or you both will perish.
There you go. So we got to go get it. It's not going to come to a Superman woman. It's not coming for you.
Right. Omaha, I want to, the Bluff, the Burbs, man, I really want to thank you guys for support 95.7 The Boss. A lot of people don't know that since the corona, we really haven't getting no ads, no sales from the community because of the suffer. But God has always come through. That I'm saying. And so have faith, y'all. Have faith. I'm telling you, the greatest mathematics. I challenge God every day because I'm a jealous. I talk to God every day. So every day I challenge God. I take a step every day.
Every damn
I take one step to my goal every day. And so far, I'm telling you guys, God has already took his 2 steps. So some mornings, Tim, I get here. I said, "Dang God, you took your 2 steps. I gotta catch up. I didn't get my one.
I didn't get my one in yet.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Some mornings it's like that. So
he's that kind of a guy,
man. So I'm telling y'all,
he's sitting around waiting for us. I mean, to awaken to his power,
without a doubt. So again, condolences to the Tibbs family. Death is inevitable, but right now let's maximize our life.
My condolences, big time.
Yeah, let's maximize our life, y'all. And it's condolences to others that have lost loved ones that we haven't mentioned. I know we got some people that got shot.
Yeah,
I think it's a funeral at New Hope. I don't know who passed. It might have been a young man because I've seen a lot of
Larry.
Yeah, it might be Larry.
Yeah.
Yep. So we want to wish condolences to all those that have lost loved ones because my mother lost 2 sons.
Yeah,
one by gun violence and one by drowning. And so I had to make great decisions so my mother wouldn't lose 3 sons.
Wow.
And so
that's
y'all
heavy, man.
So y'all let's think about our families when we out there making decisions. Like my man Thizzy said, he made a change. He said he had to make a change.
Yep.
Everyone go through something to make that change, but we all have that potential. Yeah. Let's get it done, y'all. Man, greatness comes from Omaha.
Yeah,
greatness comes from here.
Yeah,
without doubt. And I believe if the change is going to happen from Omaha, and it's going to spread.
Yeah, and we can do better. And in terms of just when you look at them and they looking at really violence is a public health crisis.
Period.
Is a public health crisis, and you got to look at the social determinants of health and the root causes of violence. And I think we look at just the outcome of what happens, but a lot of it is stimulates from just the core of poverty, of oppression, racism, institutional racism, and all those things that's compound. But I think we can rise above. But I think we got to look at. We've been talking all morning about looking inward to look out. Look inward to look out, and start with education, the spiritual. I think every single person needs a spiritual center. I think both of you guys, just what you've been talking about, the essence of really who you guys are, really derives from your spiritual center and your compass that helps lead you. You said God speaks to you. God speaks to you. He most definitely speaks to me. Do we listen though?
Listen. That's why we talked about. Right. God said, "Be still and know that I'm God."
Right.
We're not still enough to listen.
We gotta listen,
or we don't even take time out of our day to commune with Him.
Yeah.
Because I remember I was explaining to my son how to build a relationship with the Most High. If you was courting a female, you're gonna take that chick out. You're gonna spend time with her. You're gonna talk to her on the phone.
Yeah.
Right. You're building a relationship.
Right.
Sometime when you pray, it may feel like you talking to yourself. It may feel that way. Your mind might get a little distracted, but He hears you. You have to study your word so He can talk back to you. You have to build that relationship, because you can't be like, well, God ain't talking to me. What have you gave Him an opportunity to? What have you done for Him to speak to you?
Right.
So sometimes God puts certain stuff, whether it's good or bad, God puts certain stuff in life to sit our asses down. That's why I faced that charge.
Right.
I was doing too much. I had to sit my ass down.
Slow you down.
And was like, all right.
And he got your attention.
You focus now, huh?
Right.
Do it.
Right.
He had to put a little you know?
So he had to do some redirecting.
Yeah. And he still work. I'm not, like I said, I'm far from perfect, but I'm not where I used to be.
Right.
And that's the main thing. A lot of people hold your past against you.
Right.
They see what you hard for them to grasp that.
Right.
Because they so used of
what your old way
of what you used to do. Your new self is not even presented to them because they can't see past what you used to do.
Right.
And so all you can do is just push forward.
Right.
All you can do is be your best.
That's right.
Especially in the art game. It's hard. Like I said, like I tell up and coming artists who wants to be where I'm at. Hard. From self-preserve. I lost my house. I had to sell my motorcycle. I lost it all. God still had me though, because even though I lost it, this year everything is even better. Right. I got a better bike. I got a bigger house. My kids are healthy. Forward. We're happy. We're everything happened for a reason. Sometimes the bad is meant for your life to prepare you for something even greater. Right. But if you fall and don't get back up, that's on you. Sometimes you have to fall. Dust yourself off. Shit. All right, let's do it.
Let's get in there again.
But if I stay falling, and just stay in this rut, what am I supposed to do then? So then get past your past.
Omaha, Nebraska. We out of here. It's 9:30. It is Love Yourself Thursday, August the 27th. It's gonna be a warm day today. Shouts out to my man Tim Clark, Theezy Marley, 402-800
0240.
0240.
It's 420 backwards.
All right. Omaha, Nebraska. We out of here. The Burbs.
Bless. Let's get it. That was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Have you done your part in the fight against COVID in Nebraska? All Nebraskans have a role to play. Visit testnebraska.com and you can take the short assessment to help the state direct testing resources to the places they're needed the most. The Test Nebraska system will help health experts assess the need, test ask, trace the positive case.
In the market for a quality car, truck, SUV, well, come on down or go online to quality vehicle. TN3 Auto, a trusted leader in selection, quality, and value. TN3 Auto has a select in any budget, and trade-ins are always low. Financing all types of credit, and you'll be treated like you're one of the family. Come on down to TN3 Auto, 3702 North 30th Street. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and close Wednesday. You can also go online and get pre-approved at www.tn3auto.com. Once again, that's 3702 North 30th. Or go online to tn3auto.com. That's www.t, the word, and number 3.com. Don't forget, it's to free at TN3. This message is Evolution approved.
It's just a public service announcement.
Are you tired of hearing about the coronavirus?
Coronavirus!
Oh, it's real.
I'm telling you, it's real.
Man, here's what I want y'all to do for me. Check this out, man.
Don't panic. If you're sick, stay home. Stay at least 6 feet away from others. Wash your hands frequently and practice good hygiene. We can stop the spread of the virus.
Coronavirus!
So stay home, stop the spread, save lives. Most important, let's check on our elderly.
Word up, you ain't going out.
We're here to keep you informed.
Coronavirus!
In the meantime, let's take care of ourselves and each other.
Work from home with North End Teleservices. If you have customer service experience, quiet place in your home or apartment, we have immediate work from home opportunities. Go to northendteleservices.com and apply right now. Training starts next week and you can be earning $13 to $14 per hour. Start as you work from home. Complete an application online at northendteleservices.com and you can start earning at home. North End Teleservices is a proud supporter of 95.7 The Boss.
Have you joined the effort to help Nebraska fight COVID-19? All Nebraskans have a role to play by taking part in the Test Nebraska Challenge. Visit testnebraska.com, test at a higher capacity, and trace the positive cases. Visit testnebraska.com to join the effort today. That's testnebraska.com.
Are you in the market for a quality used car, truck, SUV? Well, come on down or go online to Omaha's choice in quality used vehicle. TN3 Auto, a trusted leader in selection, quality, and value. TN3 Auto has a selection of vehicles in any budget, and trade-ins are always low. Financing is available for all types of credit, and you'll be treated like you're one of the family. Come on down to TN3 Auto, 3702 North 30th Street. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and closed on the Lord's Day. You can also go online and get pre-approved at www.tn3auto.com. Once again, that's 3702 North 30th Street. Or go online to tn3auto.com. That's www.t, the word, and number 3auto.com. Don't forget, it's close to free at TN3. This message is the Evolution approved.
It's just a public service announcement.
Are you tired of hearing about the coronavirus?
Coronavirus!
Well, it's real.
I'm telling you, it's real.
That's what I want y'all to do for me. Check this out, man.
Don't panic. If you're sick, stay home. Stay at least 6 feet away from others.
Coronavirus!
Wash your hands frequently and practice good hygiene. We can stop the spread of the virus.
Coronavirus!
Show me your mouth. Say it.
So stay home, stop the spread, save lives. Most importantly, let's check on our elderly.
Word up, you ain't going out like this.
We're here to keep you informed.
Coronavirus! Just get it real!
In the meantime, let's take care of ourselves and each other.
You may have received the 2020 census form in the mail. It's important to fill it out. It ensures proper funding for public schools, healthcare clinics, and so much more. If you have any questions about completing this form, members from our community will be in your neighborhood to help. And to make sure you understand your census information is safe, confidential, and like you, we're part of the community. For information, visit nebraskacounts.org. Paid for by Civic Nebraska.
We're home with North End Teleservices. If you have a service experience, quiet place in your home or apartment, we have immediate work from home opportunities. Go to northendteleservices.com and apply right now. Training starts next week and you can be earning $13 or $14 per hour. Start as you work from home. Complete an application online at northendteleservices.com and you can start earning. North End Teleservices is a proud supporter of 5.7 The Boss.
On your part in the fight against COVID in Nebraska? All Nebraskans have a role to play. Visit testnebraska.com and you can take the short assessment to help the state direct testing to the places